Alright, welcome back. And I have been here working on getting some stuff done. I thought I'd go ahead and bring you guys in here because I'm really getting tired of standing around waiting. I am making a pair of pincers and a few other things, but I need the pincers because I have to stand here and wait. Alright, so I need the fat side of this. So, I have to wait about 10 seconds for each thing to be ready. I need a screwdriver for this, don't I? Usually when you need a you need a screwdriver. Yep, I need a screwdriver and a hammer. Alright, so we're going to make the screwdriver, which is a file and a hammer. There we go, screwdriver tip. That's the last of those that I didn't have. And I need a stick. Give the screwdriver a nice dark oak handle. Alright, so that's that part. Now I just need 2 rods. I'm not sure what I got left in here at the moment, but I've got extra copper and extra tin, so that's not a problem. Let's go ahead and break these down. Shove them in there. And I've been using dry grass again, but I did find something the other day. If I can find it here. Dun, dun, dun. Ah, there it is, red jasper. So I can take this red jasper, I can put it on here and hit it with a hammer, and that'll give me 2 flawed ones. Put that back on, hit it again, and that will give me 2 chipped ones. I would have ended up with 4 if I didn't break that one. Go ahead and use this one. There we go. So now I got 4 chipped red. For anybody that's been playing GT6 for a long time, you'll remember this red jasper flint and tinder. This was one of our original flint and tinders that we had. Everybody was out looking for red jasper, which was just called jasper at that time, to be able to make their first flint and tinder, because you couldn't make the regular one without iron. We didn't have all the fancy ones y'all got nowadays. Back in my day. Alright, so today's going to be a little bit of crucifling, a little bit of constructing stuff, and then tomorrow we'll actually, well, actually it'll be on Wednesday, we'll actually show setting some stuff up. I did go and loot that fort that I put the poll out for. YouTube does a terrible job of allowing you to see the voting on with likes and dislikes, because on videos they tell you what your likes and your dislikes are, but apparently on a poll, or on a what do you call that thing? just a community comment that I make. There is no dislike shown. Alright, so I need 2 rods. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's my second one. I didn't actually grab any of the stuff from the fort except for some armor. Everything else is still there, but I did a video going through it. You guys probably have not seen it by the time you see this. I am hoping to get it out. It hopefully will come out between this one and the next one. I'm trying to do some editing on it, and I really suck at editing. And normally I would give it to Junior and he would do the editing for me, but we're down to one computer at the moment. There we go. So now I got Pincers. So I'm trying to figure it out myself, and it's taken me a bit of time to do so. Alright, so for anybody that doesn't know already, pincers are for pulling stuff out of a hot mold without getting burnt. Now, they have to be solidified. You can't just pop them out when they're still cold or liquid, but once they solidify, you can go ahead and pull things out. So I'm going to light this back up, and I'm going to pull this one out. And it looks like we are done with what's in there, so let's use the bolt mode here. As soon as this thing solidifies, we can pull it out. We get no heat damage. And now that should be, I must have just a touch too much in there of copper left. So I'll have to wait until that gets done. I've got a bunch of random bolts and stuff that I've been getting because I haven't been doing this exactly even like I normally do. Oh, the other thing I got was a saddle. I actually made a fishing rod, went fishing trying to get a saddle, and ended up catching a Unbreaking 3 Luck of the Sea 3 fishing rod, which did me no good because I still didn't get any loot. I did get tripwire hooks, which means that if you have a fish farm, you can actually farm for iron. I didn't realize that those were a loot thing. So that is still one way of getting iron without cooking it, if you want to sit and fish forever. This is what I ended up getting. I didn't realize that we still had the Pam's fish on, so I had to convert a whole bunch of Pam's fish over to raw fish. And while I was out, I got a rubber sapling, I got a willow sapling, and I got a spruce sapling, which we're going to go put all of them out here. And I don't know why these X's are on. Get them turned off. I must have bumped that button at some point. Alright, so we're going to put these over here. I want to bring some dirt out here and fix that area up. So that's our rubber one. That's our willow one. And then we'll put this one over there. I'm going to use the spruce basically for farming wood when I need it. And when it's daytime, we're going to go get a donkey. That way I can transport things back and forth a little bit better and ride over to my mines, because I have a, let's look at the map here. My limonite vein is right here. That's where I've been getting my copper and iron from. And then, where is turncave mode off? Damn it. And then over here, about right there, is my chalcopyrite vein, the other place I've been getting my copper. And then the fort is way the hell over here. And after I went there, I went through all the snow area, couldn't find a daggone rubber tree. Went all through these hills. Apparently, actual hills don't count. It has to be an actual, which one is it? Tundra. So I ended up getting in a boat over here in the swamp to bring my butt back home, and found this island, and it had rubber trees on it. Sometimes you can find rubber trees up where the snow is, but I did not have any luck. And these little green dots, these are willow trees, so that's where I got my willow trees from. And then this is a big old oil spout that's out there. And then I brought my butt back across this way and back to home. Alright, so the next thing we need to talk about here is the iron mistake I made. So if we look at iron, which I do believe has changed at some point. I need to go back and look at an old update to find out. But I know when it changed over from dark ash, it was the same. But I hit the wrong button. That's crucible smelting. I want, there it is. When it changed over from dark ash to coal, it was correct. And there isn't an issue with the way it is now. It's just that it's different. So I'm perfectly fine with the way it is. But it used to be 14. That's Baltic. I need the actual. All right, we'll start here. It's 8-1, which gives you 2. And it used to be 4-1 for 1. 8-2 gave you 2, and each carbon basically was an iron ingot, which I thought was kind of shitty. That the ratio ended up being more like the carbon you were using to reduce the iron-based material ended up being the amount of iron you got out. So I actually like it better the way it is now, where it isn't one carbon turns into 1 iron with limonite. But it used to be 4-1. Now it's 8-1, and you get 2 out of it. So when I was doing 4-1, I had twice as much. So that was the issue. But also with ferrovanadium or magnetite. Let's see if I can actually find the magnetite one, because it's exactly the same. It's 14-3, which gives you 6. And it used to be 14-3 gave you 3. Because again, however many carbon you had was how many iron you got. Or at least I swear it was that way. I could be wrong. Like I said, I need to go back and check. But I'm not really worried about going back and checking, because I'm perfectly fine with the way it is. So I'm just going to adjust my numbers and adjust my setups when I make them to work this way. And it doesn't seem like the hematite one changed at all. It looks like it's exactly the same, but I never did hematite too much, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so the next thing we want to do, now that this is cooled off, can pull the copper out of there, which it was not enough to get back. It was just a 1/72 or a couple of them. Next thing I want to make is a crafting table. We're going to make an advanced crafting table. So we need 4 plates and 2 screws. And we already have 2 bolts and a rod. We can cut the rod down, but we'll go ahead and melt it down. So we'll throw it in there. And then we need 3 copper and a tin. And that will give me what I need for the bronze. I'm using wood right now because it's faster to turn off. Coal burns forever. Wood does not. It burns pretty quick. I will be going and getting some limonite. I know where a bunch of it is. I just haven't been there to get it yet. I should have gotten it when I went out and got the coal, but I forgot. So we're going to let this cook up. We're going to turn it into 4 plates and should be 8 bolts if my mathing is correct, even though I only need 4 bolts. And then I have limonite and coal, which I'm going to be cooking up, but I will cook that up separately after we're done with this, preparing for what we're going to do in our next video. But I wanted to get this pincer done before I did the iron, because I really like having the pincer to pull the iron out. So for anybody that would like to know, for the next one we're going to be making a drain and setting up getting some water moving around. That's what I need the iron for. And we're going to make a crucible or a cauldron so we can start washing our ores, so I don't have to keep beating them to get dust out of it. And you might notice that I'm Steve today because my internet here sucks and went out. Alright, so we can turn that off. And I need 4 plates. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're just going to pull the rest out. There's bolts. Alright, let's go get this crafting table made. I really need 1 more wood. Have any more wood in here? Do I have to go get... Oh, I got a crafting table. I don't need more wood. Alright, file. Still in my inventory. Alright, file. These 2. And then 8 of those into a chest. Plates around the corners. The bolts go here. Crafting table goes there. And then we need the screwdriver on the very top. So there's that. And there is our advanced crafting table. Now, there's something I'm going to be using this for tomorrow. Or, again, Wednesday or Friday, depending on when the fort video comes out. And I may even do the fort video as a bonus one. For the week, you might actually get 3 regular videos and a fort looting video. I haven't decided yet. So I'm going to move this. I'm not going to start filling it up, but this is for You can pump in lava. There is no tank in here. Lava, water, creosote, any fluid you can pump into here. But there is no tank. You can put a tank next to it and it'll use that tank as its tank. Or you can put a pipe to it and it will use the pipe as a tank. So you have to make sure you have at least a pipe that can hold one full bucket's worth of whatever fluid it is for it to be able to use a bucket. So that's what these up here are for. And that's what we're going to be using it for, is working on making our coke oven. And we'll be doing that in the next one. But let's go ahead, since it's daytime, let's go get us a Junior. See if I can find his butt. I'd like to get a second saddle so I can get a horse as well for when I'm out just looking around for stuff. Oh, hey, there's a Junior right here. Love me, buddy. Love me. You know you want to love me. I haven't rode you before. Why are you, yeah, there we go. I was going to say, usually you kick me off a lot sooner than that. No, I said love me. Now look here, buddy, you're going to love me and you're going to like it. Hey, stop that. Love me. Hey, I said love me. Love me. No. Hey, hey. I said you're going to love me. All right, there you go. All right, so you are now my donkey. And let's give you your saddle, so now I can ride your butt. And you're not too slow. I can breed it with a horse and get a mule, which is a little bit faster, but I think he's going to be fast enough for right now. And now I want to get a little bit of wood here. That'll be enough for the moment. Been using all this bark as furnace fuel. Throw that in there. And I thought I grabbed 3 of these. Well, it'll work perfectly. We'll just use that spruce one. And now, where you at, buddy? There you are. Gonna do that. And now, you have an inventory. Alright. And I have learned that you guys do not like to stay where in the hell I put you. Even if I put you inside a fence. So, you are going to get put down in this hole. Come here. No, not walk over the hole. In the hole. He'll stay in a fence or attached to a fence with his lead if I don't unload the chunk. But if I quit the game or leave the chunk, he will end up out of it. And because they are technically 1.5 block wide, they cannot get out of that hole with that little 1 block wide that I left there. So he'll just sit right there in that hole. And I can pop him out of there. Hopefully he's got enough jump that I can... Let's see, do you got a good enough jump I can get you out of here? Almost. I don't think you got the hops. Yeah, I might actually have to dig out a block to get him out of there and then put it back. He ain't got the hops that my last Junior had. Alright, so the reason why I went to go get that rubber tree, which since I just planted it is probably not grown yet. Let's see. Nope, none of them grew yet. Is I wanted sticky resin to make glue to make rubber. And I'll show you here. You most definitely can use sticky resin to make glue. We'll just do a glue bottle. And you just put sticky resin in a mixer or a mixing bowl with some water. Doesn't have to be distilled water, it can be regular water. And you get glue. And you get just the amount that you need for the bottle. Well, I happen to have some slime balls now. Hey, there's that third one I thought I got. I swore I had gotten 3 of them. Because I didn't turn off the Pam's fish, I ended up getting 2 raw jellyfish, which you can't eat. At least you can't convert them to regular fish. So I can put, I don't want both of them in there, I only want one. So I can put that in there. Now I need a bucket. So I can get water in there. Which, you know what, instead of making a bucket, let's wait until tomorrow. That sounds like a better idea. I don't need this today. We'll wait and do it tomorrow. So I'll pen that till tomorrow, and we'll do it with the drain. And then I will show you what I actually needed that glue for. So, that's it for today. Have a good one. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow setting up our drain. Later.